Hey, well, I am back. This is Corinna Bench, the farmer's wife at Shared Legacy Farms. And in this video, I want to answer a very common question that many of you may be asking, which is, hey, what if I miss one of my veggie boxes? So this is a great question that you should ask, and we do actually have a procedure and a policy for this, so I want to make sure you understand up front. So there's a couple of scenarios that may happen. You may actually know in advance, hey, I'm going to be on vacation for 2 different weeks of the season, and I'm not going to be able to get my box. What can I do? Can I get a credit? And the answer to that is we do not offer like credits for missed boxes. It's not like you can come and then get 2 boxes the next week. In that scenario, we would say, well, you can either try to switch your pickup site date for that particular week so that you can get it kind of earlier on, or you can just let your box flow into our donation program. So all of the boxes that don't get picked up at the pickup site are immediately donated to some kind of a food bank that's associated with that site. Either the food bank comes to that site and picks it up, or we drive it there 30 minutes after the site closes. So if you don't let us know in advance, your box will end up getting donated. But if you know that you're going to be gone on vacation, like I said, there are a few options for you to still make use of that box. So let me walk you through some of those scenarios. Number 1, you could pick somebody to be a substitute for you. So if you can't actually make it to your box pickup for any reason, you can quick call up a friend and say, hey, can you go for me? Here's where the place is, and just give them, my name, and they'll give you the box. And we do that all the time. It's actually fairly common. So just be assured you can send a friend or a neighbor or a relative in your place, and they give us your name and we give them your share. Now, we don't let them actually take the box home. We make them put it into another container, but they do get to take the produce home, and then they can find you and pass it on to you. Another option is that you could find a friend that's maybe thinking about joining the CSA, but they're not really sure they would like it, and this is a great way for them to try it out. And so we often have people who are going away on vacation do that. They pick out friends that they want to share this awesome experience with and give them kind of a sample week. So that's another option we want to encourage you to do. And you can be kind of like a brand ambassador for us. Another option is that if you know far enough in advance and it would work out to kind of switch your pickup date with one of our other sites, then you can just let us know, hey, for that week, can I move it to Thursday because I'll be here on Thursday, and can I come pick it up at that particular site? And we're totally fine with that as long as you don't abuse it. Like, we don't want you to be doing that a lot during the season, but if you do it once or twice, no big deal. Just want you to imagine I have 425 customers, and if 10% of those people every week wanted a different pickup site, that's a lot of details that I have to switch around, and there's a high chance for some kind of error on my part, so I really try to minimize that. And then finally, you could also, if you just kind of forget and it's an hour before the pickup site closes and you're like, oh no, I'm not going to make it, you can also reach out to us through the phone and say, listen, I'm not going to be there, don't donate my box, take it back to the farm. And we will do that for you. We'll bring your box and your shares back to our farm, and then you have to come to our farm in Elmore sometime in the next 48 hours and pick it up. And if you don't make that 48-hour window, then we donate it or we dispose of it. So those are some options. If you know well enough in advance, you can either schedule it out, change your date to pick up at a different site, or you can say, hey, just leave it at the farm and I'll come and pick it up, and we'll label your box and you'll be able to find it in our cooler yourself on your own time. So those are some options for you should you accidentally forget your box, or if you know in advance that you're not going to be there. Unfortunately, though, we do not credit missed boxes and give you a double portion the next week. That's just not something that we do. If this helps you answer a question and you're ready to sign up, please go to sharedlegacyfarms.com and click on the button that says choose your box, and we can't wait to guide you through an adventure of seasonal eating. We would love to be your farmers.